Hello, everybody that's stopping through. I appreciate you guys. Today we're going to be going over some of the new stuff I found out about the case. I'm just playing the beginning for people that might not know about the case. I'm also going to be going through viewers' comments and reading some of those and answering questions. And I'm also looking for people to pop up here on the panel, whether you're a content creator or just a viewer or subscriber. I didn't mean to say just, but you guys are everything to us. Without you, we would be nothing. So anybody is welcome to come up on the panel and let's have a discussion. There's so much information out here, guys. The latest information that I posted was that Trezell and Jackie West was spotted at a novelty store, dildo Bob store. So my thing was, oh, so they can search for Bob, but they can't search for Orrin and Orson. They were looking for, allegedly, Trezell was looking for a special type of Bob, and they didn't find it, but they were spotted and they were filmed, and then the clerk was also recorded speaking on it. So it's a whole lot going on. If you haven't already, please share, like, and subscribe to my channel. I want you guys to know that I've only been doing this for 6 months, so I'm a new content creator, and more than 80% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed to my channel. As a matter of fact, I think it's like 90-some% to be honest. So please hit the subscribe button, guys, when you come through. Hit the thumbs up and give me in the algorithm so I can get there. Again, thank you for stopping by. It'll be cool if you could hang out or jump up on a panel, though. So I'm going to just let this play for a little bit and not talk for a minute, but I'll be back.
No, my kids that didn't, they were with her, but they switched it to them, and they didn't even barely want to talk to me at business. They didn't really want to let me. I was like, I'm Jesus, I'm not a bad mother. If the mishap or what happened, well, just let me still be in their life. They denied Christmas gifts from me and my mother. They were adopted in 2019, right? I don't know. I didn't know anything after the last court date. I didn't know anything.
Right, going back to your interaction with the foster parents, anyone looking at you can tell you're clearly devastated. When they're telling you this, what kind of sense did you get? Any emotion on their end?
On her, she's too nonchalant, and on him, he's to me and say sorry, but I just feel safe.
And you saw the police cars out here investigating.
Yes, I saw that through the AP yesterday.
It goes to say that a mother has the best intuition of her kids. What do you think happened?
They did something. I feel like they did something, and they know something. They did something. And I feel my kids are somewhere around here. I feel it, and I feel like.
So I don't know if you caught the part where she said that they denied Christmas gifts. At first, when I heard that, I didn't realize she was talking about this year. And a lot of people are saying that that's probably the reason why they even came out and came out and admitted that the boys were missing or whatever because she was asking to see them or asking to give gifts to them, and they were going to have to explain that. You know what I'm saying? So that does make sense to me. I don't know if that's the case. How you doing, Big Kane? Thanks for coming in. Please be sure to hit that subscribe or that like button. But yeah, so that's what people were saying, that maybe that's why they even had to come up with something eventually. I mean, because truly, I really don't believe that. The only reason why I'm holding on to the fact that maybe they were at that new house is because of the dogs hitting on their smell. But I don't know how long scent stays in clothing after somebody has not been in them or if they haven't been washed. That's the only part that made me think, well, maybe they did. Maybe they were there. But I really think in deep down, I really feel like they never went to that house and they've been gone for months actually. And I feel like they're long gone, not saying that they're deceased, but they're long gone from that area before they even reported them. That's just what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go ahead and let it finish playing. And I'm going, like I said, I'm just letting this play for maybe about 20 minutes or whatever, and then I'm going to come back and get into the videos that I recently posted with the search for dildos and all that stuff. That's ridiculous to me. This is for the people that don't know about it. There's still people that don't know about this case, guys. This is the bio mom.
I don't understand how that barely gets going on at 9 something and they were missing at 5. So what were you doing for 4 hours? Were you looking for them or what? They don't know no one out here. I just went
I still didn't turn my notifications off on this iPad. Dang it.
Actually anything from here. And I just had to be here because thank everyone in the community for all the support we've seen. We've felt so helpless, and seeing everybody out here really looking and helping out really means a lot. So,
Notice how she's making them the victim. We feel so helpless. What about the kids?
It's cold. I was going to make a fire. There's a lot of wood in this area right here next to our house. I open up the back gate. I'm throwing wood, bringing it inside the house. My wife's inside. She was actually wrapping.
It sounds totally rehearsed.
Our youngest two outside, play with chalk, back patio. Not let them go with the dirt in the backyard. Keep them close. Let's play with chalk. I saw them there. One house. I came back out. I didn't see it again. I immediately went back in, asked my wife, did you see the boys? She said, no, they should be outside playing with chalk. I said, well, I didn't see them, so I came back outside and I started searching my backyard. I searched the whole thing. I realized that I left the gate open and I panicked, came inside the house, searched the house with my wife. Once that, I didn't get out. I got in the van. I looked down the street.
One thing that's missing is the time frame. How long was he in the house before the kids disappeared? Like, that's something I need to know.
Dark, getting cold. I got there and I hit a bunch of corners. I went down this street. I turned my light on. I searched. I called their names. Talked to a gentleman on the street on the other side of there. He didn't see me. So then I came home and I told my wife we need to call the cops. It's getting dark and I need help. We gotta get going. So I called the cops. The cops came. First thing they did was tell us to stay in the house so they could get a hold of us. And they had us just sitting there and we wanted to keep searching. But everybody came out in droves. And I wanted to thank you guys that night when we couldn't go outside. the best are out here. The best are out here searching, and we appreciate it. And nobody ever could tell, could never talk to anybody. And that was everybody really want to thank you guys. Please, if anybody has seen them, please call, let somebody know. It call the cops, call California City Police Department. Call them and let them know what you seen if you see anything. Our boys, they are going to be rambunctious, okay? They are going to be here in this area. And I really would like to go in the houses, but it's not because I want to invade people's privacy. I just want to know if make sure. That's it.
For you guys, for people who are thinking that there's some kind of foul play involved, we just spoke to the biological mother. She says she had a conversation with you guys, and that she thinks there's some kind of foul play involved. That she thinks you guys did something. What's your response to that?
That's understandable. I would think the same thing. Yep. I mean, that's exactly the point. And if we can find our babies, and guess what? That's no.
They sound so stupid. That shit don't even make sense.
And I talked to her this morning, and I really wanted to tell her I am completely sorry because we were entrusted to our children. And it became us, and it became our children. We named them. And they are our children. And so we want them back. So please, if y'all get back on what you guys are doing, we should be able to get a hold of somebody.
They both forgot how to talk.
Wanted to, I guess, just rule us out.
You guys liars. Allegedly.
Okay, so we just heard from the biological mother and the adoptive parents. One thing that stood out to me with the biological mother is that she believes her children are in the area. She believes they're in the house, actually. And then this adoptive father just basically confirmed that they are in the area. Like, that didn't make sense when he was like, they're going to be rambunctious and they're going to be in this area. Like, how you know that? Are they, where they at? Where you put them at? Allegedly. I mean, I don't know. It just sounded real shady. They seem a little timid, nervous, and worried. I don't see any tears coming from them. I don't see or feel a sense of urgency coming from them. And I know a lot of people are probably slamming the biological mother. I don't know what her situation is. I don't know why she lost her children. But I can say this. I know two females. Well, I know one personally who lost her custody of her child, and it had nothing to do with her parenting. It was everything to do with the fact that she never knew about a court date that she missed, and they took custody because of that. And the person that actually took her to court is the one that intercepted the mail and everything. So she was totally, hit with that from the side. Like, what the hell? Like, I didn't even know about this. So yeah, I don't know though. I'm not making any excuses for her. Obviously, she had, in her case, she had some issues. I guess she did say that she wasn't a bad parent and that she just had to get herself together. I don't know what that means. I know that you only have a certain length of time to be able to get yourself together when your kids are in CSB custody because they encourage adoption. They pretty much only keep them hanging out there in foster care for like a year. And then they're trying to, I don't know if it's different in different places, but here, that's pretty much how it works. So you only have a short time frame to get your shit together and all the requirements and stuff like that before you can even get your child back. So I don't know if she missed that deadline. Obviously, she did because her kids got adopted out. I don't know what happened. I really don't. But just because her kids were taken does not mean that she didn't care about her kids. Um, let's be honest, people get on drugs and then they become a total different person. I'm not saying that was her case. I don't know. But he definitely made it clear that these are our kids. We named them and we want them back. You know, he's making it clear like we the ones that put in the work for these kids and we want our kids back. You know, but he did apologize because she entrusted them with her kids. Well, she really didn't have a choice because I heard her say that she didn't even know them. So it's not like she chose them. And I wonder why they got taken away from her mother. Like, so it's a lot of unanswered questions as far as that goes. But that has nothing to do with what's going on now. Well, the fact that they were in their custody, period, that's the only thing. But now we're looking at two missing children, and we need to know where those children are. Um, I even seen somebody saying that, well, maybe she was stalking them out, and when they left the gate open, she came and took the kids. Like, I mean, that's ludicrous because, too, how was he in the house that long or gone that long to where somebody was able to come into the gate, take them off the porch, and walk away, and then even get down the street without you seeing a damn thing? Like, that's a lot of time. So that's why I want to know, how long was he in this house when he was throwing the wood or whatever? Or on the other, yeah, it just don't make no damn sense. Eat nothing. Yeah, it's shady. But the truth will come out. You better believe that. So if they collected evidence, took the van, and all of that, we'll be doing something really.
California City Police and various agencies were back out here on the scene again today, and their focus was on that backyard area where the parents said that's where their kids were last seen. Some of the witnesses out here, some of the neighbors told me that a couple hours after our interview with the parents, they saw them leave with authorities again. We reached out to the California City Police Department. We asked them some have the parents been detained? They said they could not confirm that.
New video from overnight showed an FBI forensics team searching outside the home in California City.
Checked in yesterday, and that's when we pulled up and saw the investigation going on and them digging in the backyard and which we think was digging. They had jackhammers or roto hammers going, lots of lights.
Laura Romero says the local flew a drone happening.
I did look at the videos myself, and what looked to me is they were sifting through fine dirt to find things, and they would find things and they would put them in baggies.
She says they came out with bags and took them to the forensics team.
Since then, police and FBI agents have been in and out of their house looking for answers. They even dug up the backyard on Wednesday night. We're still, as a community, diligently looking, searching, and trying to get answers. So far, we can't get any answers from the police department.
There is a belief that these, excuse me, children came up missing prior to them calling the police. Like they could have been missing for days. When was the last time anybody seen these kids alive?
California City Police say they searched this house last night with canines. The canines were looking for the scent of the two boys inside. They smelled the scent inside the house, but they didn't smell it leaving the house. So police are concerned that the children never even left the house.
So there it is. You just heard it. The police don't believe that the kids ever left the house. And the mother, the biological mother, Ryan Dean, said the same thing. She has a feeling her children are right there. The adoptive father even said it. They're rambunctious and they're going to be in this area. So it will be interesting. Stay tuned, guys. Federal law allows citizens to to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video disc under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe on the copyright under 17C USC 107.
All right, guys, I'm going to get out of the shot really quickly because you're seeing just basically, a vacant house over here. But you see the police chief of California City Police Department behind me right now. Before we went live here, there were several police officers, various agencies that just went into the home again of the adoptive parents whose two children were reported missing on December 21st. You see the police chief walking in there right now. Okay, so prior, you guys are going to see this more on our 5 o'clock show, but multiple officers went into the home. They were banging on the door. They said that they were serving a search warrant. And you had a few officers who lifted up the garage right here. You had a few officers who went around the corner this way to get into the home as well. Now, this is not the first search warrant that they've served at this home. There have been two other search warrants that they served. One was for the technology of the adoptive parents, which the police chief confirmed with me today involved their cell phones and other various technology. Now we have other authorities here taking photos of the home. They're just coming in as we are. You see this officer right here is holding some kind of tool in his hand. Maybe something to pry open a door or something.
They will get to the bottom of this. They are not calling them suspects, but they are the only suspects. That's why they searching the home. It seems like they would be named a person of people of interest or something. It's kind of odd to me, but I don't know how it all works.
All right, guys, so we're not seeing too much out here as many authorities are inside, but this right here on the right side of the home is public property. So I want to take you guys over to the side of the home here. The police chief, he spoke to us just a few hours ago. He said a huge focus that the police department had was in the backyard of this home. You could remember Trezelle West and Jacqueline West, the adoptive parents of these two missing kids. Just to remind you guys, the missing 3-year-old, missing 4-year-old, reported missing December 21st. They told authorities that their children were here, essentially in the backyard playing when they suddenly disappeared. And the police chief told me earlier during their investigation, they had multiple tools working in this backyard right here, digging up some of the terrain, working to see if there was any disturbed earth, to see if there were any possibility that the kids were in the backyard. You take that for what it sounds like. And essentially the police chief said nothing came up. The police chief also confirmed with us that there was a canine that was essentially deployed on the first day they went missing on Monday. The police chief said the canine did not leave the house, that the children's scent was only in the house. So now police are back in the home. Now you also see that there is this white van over here that says Bakersfield Police Department. We learned not too long ago that now the Bakersfield Police Department is involved, which means 4 agencies that we know of are working this case. The California City Police Department, the FBI, the Kern County Sheriff's Office, and now Bakersfield Police. I spoke to a neighbor just west of here. He said that the Bakersfield Police Department came to his home a few days ago and took surveillance footage from him that essentially showed some kind of, that basically had something of interest that authorities were looking for. Now, I'm only mentioning the points that were released to me. I'm not trying to extrapolate or speculate anything, but you see for yourself, the authorities are back out here at this house. We know that the adoptive parents are not inside. The police chief told us earlier that he was unsure where the parents were staying at, but that if they needed to contact the parents, they have the ability to do so. Essentially, since the last 7 or 8 days since people have been searching for these kids, these adoptive parents have been interviewed more than one occasion. And from what we were told, I would say just about an hour and a half to 2 hours ago by the police chief, was that there were no named suspects at the time. We're unsure if that's changed. All we know is that there's another search warrant to the parents' home. All we know is that multiple authorities of various agencies have now entered the home. We saw the Bakersfield Police Department or another agency taking photographs of the outside of the home. Now the majority of those authorities are inside investigating. So we are going to try to get as much information going on, as much information as we can, to kind of understand what the circumstances of this next search warrant is. We're also going to try to figure out for you guys whether the adoptive parents, who essentially the police chief said they've interviewed multiple times, whether they've been taken into custody or whether they're formally going to be named as suspects. We understand that the police chief told us that there was people detained, there was at least one subject detained since the investigation began on December 21st, but he said that they were not kept past their own will, so that person had the option of leaving if they wanted to. Now, this is another important point to mention here. The police chief confirmed with us that the other 4 children of these adoptive parents have been in protective custody since the investigation began. That there are a total of 6 kids, according to authorities. Again, 3-year-old Orson and 4-year-old Orrin were reported missing December 21st. Those other 4 children of the adoptive parents have been in basically protective custody. So again, we have nothing confirmed of any
great.
suspect named at the
Hi
time.
guys,
No,
thank you everybody that's in here.
any suspect or suspects. But what we
I
do
didn't even
know
realize
is
I
that
didn't
this
plug up
is,
my charger.
multiple times now that authorities have come back to this home. The police chief also told us that, well, I'm seeing some of the comments here saying, oh, how could I not name a suspect? Well, that may have changed. We don't know that yet. That was according to an hour and a half to 2 hours ago, where they told us that they have not formally named a suspect. Of course, we're going to have to wait for the police chief to come back out of the home to basically tell us if that has changed at all. So just to kind of give you a scene from
Good morning, everybody.
what's going on here.
I think I seen Big K, Nadula. I don't know if I'm saying that right. The highest priestess, Bad and Bougie. What's up, girl? And Cynthia Green from Texas. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button, guys, and the like button. I was telling everybody that like 90% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. No, this is not happening now. This is a, do you know about the case? Orson and Orrin West missing toddlers in California. They went missing on December 21st, and it's been an ongoing mess with the adoptive parents who are suspects to everybody except for the police. Pretty much every door here. So what I'm doing is playing my playlist and then just catching some people up that don't know about the case. But I'm going to get into, after this video, I'm going to get into what I found out last night. New residents here in California
California City. But what we have to do right now is I have to go back to the car. I have to gather some of our other elements of this story so that we have a story for you at 5 p.m. so we're prepared. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off for right now. Of course, if there's any other information that is coming out of this, you will hear it.
If anybody want to come up, you are welcome. If you want to come up and discuss the case or anything you might know, I'm going to let this one play. This is what's happening.
I can only give you a recap of what we've been doing since the 21st of December. Just to give you a recap, as you all know, the 21st of December, we got a call to this location about 5:45 p.m. We were notified that there was two missing children, Orrin and Orson, both 4 and 3 years old. There was an extensive search of the neighborhood, which produced nothing. We've done several interviews since then. We've had several agencies involved. We've been working nonstop on this thing since the 21st of December until today. As we're still working, we've been working around the clock. We have several agencies involved, like I said, and we're doing our best to locate the kids. So that's all we've got at this time. There are things in the works, but I don't want to taint or compromise the investigation at this time.
How many agencies are working with you on this case?
I would say at this time 4. I can't comment on that, whether I think they're alive or not. I do suspect foul play. We haven't been able to put together, how the boys got out of the yard or where they've gone. But we're doing our best.
Website, they have the 2 boys missing.
Yes, sir.
On Orrin West, they've got it listed as a fractured lower left leg as a identifying mark, and that's on Orrin West. Listed as a fractured lower left leg. Were you aware about that?
No.
Do you believe, any reason to believe that these 2 boys may have been physically abused by their adoptive parents?
I can't rule that out, but I can't comment on that either.
Okay. But there was no knowledge before that Orrin West had a fractured lower left leg?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Well, knowing that, what does that tell you?
I can't comment on that either. I mean, fractured leg can happen, especially with small children, any way possible. I mean, they fall down a lot. So, but I can't. We have no way of knowing how they got out of the yard. Nothing that shows how they got out of the yard and if they wandered out of the yard. We don't know.
Here.
Okay, so for the people that don't know about the case, if we have anybody in here who don't know, when you heard the reporter telling him about the fractured left leg, that is actually what happened to Orson. Wait, Orrin. I think Orrin is the oldest one. That's what happened to Orrin when he was with his bio mom. Now, these parents that the children came missing from are the adoptive parents. The bio mom was at work and somebody else was watching their children, and somehow this happened to her baby. And that's why they were taken away, from my understanding. I have not seen a report, but that is what is being said. Chris Storm spoke with her personally, and that is what she told him. So what I found out this morning, I was watching Crenshaw's live. She did a live like 2 something this morning, my time, and she had a young lady on there named LV United We Stand. Now, I first heard about this name through one of my viewers in a comment that they said they had watched her, but I actually thought they were mistaken and thought that it was just a typo and that she meant AV. But no, it really is a LV United We Stand. And this girl and this woman and her wife is out searching. They've been on this case from the beginning. I never knew about them, but I found out about her this morning through Crenshaw Incorporated. So I'm going to play the videos from this morning. It's quite interesting. Give me a minute, though. I'm gonna let that play. Hold on.
All right, folks. Here you go. Right there, right there, right there. Okay. I'm going to show you something because I didn't get it on video, but you can see right there is a detective carrying out a huge bag of evidence. And there's another one. And there's the crime scene investigator, CSI, with her collection kit. From there, they all went from there and they went back into the home.
Okay, I'm gonna let a commercial play while I'm looking for the video. Hold on. Share this. I want to give a shout out to my good buddy. Hello, everyone. You know I had to come and share this. I want to give a shout out to my good buddy, DJ Just Jay of the AFC podcast, who's always showing me love and support. And this is how it works, guys. You support me, I support you back. This is what we're doing. We're building a community. We need to support each other. We cannot be out here alone. This is how I want it to be. I want to build a community with other fellow YouTube creators. And I just want to be a resource center for everything. And I'll go more in depth in that as we go along. But I just want to say again, thank you to DJ Just Jay for shouting me out. And thank you for everyone who subscribed from his channel. I really appreciate you guys. And one more thing I forgot to say, please go subscribe to DJ Just Jay, and when you do, let him know who sent you.
Let me show some love. We got a donation.
Okay, guys, you see what it is. I'm coming to share some brand new information that I found out about.
This is LV.
The ladies station, her channel is called LV United We Stand. I watched her early this morning on a panel with Crenshaw Inc. I had never heard about her, but apparently.
Good morning, Jessica from Bakersfield. Hold on, let me read these comments.
Detective work. I mean,
after this,
out there putting in real work, questioning people, watching the homes. Despite the threats and the weird things happening during their search. Like,
where are you guys from? Shout out where you from. I see Wichita, Texas. I know I ain't saying that right. I don't know if I heard of that.
Flashlights and mirrors and all that shit.
Waxahachie? I'm going to just leave it alone.
So anyway, I'm not going to try to explain it in depth, but from what I'm understanding, LB United We Stand had another YouTube channel. For whatever reason, they took all of her stuff down, videos, everything. So she started a new channel, and I wanted to make everybody aware of it. Now, the first place I seen this name was early this morning.
So I wanna look at the comments too, because I don't want to ignore you guys, because believe it or not, I've never had this many people in my chat at once on my live video, because I do better with uploads. Well, I definitely get better views and stuff with my uploads, and I'm more comfortable with my uploads, but I'm trying to get more comfortable with my lives. It's very necessary to get myself in the algorithm. But I just wanted to give a shout out to everybody here. Let's see. Shout out to Big Kane, Nebula, Diary, High Priestess, Angelique, Bad and Bougie, Cynthia Green from Texas, Melissa Pina, and let's see. We have Jessica from Bakersfield. Is that what I just seen? Hold on, yes, Jessica from Bakersfield. How's the atmosphere there? It just seems so creepy. Okay, and High Priest said yes, and that is not a good enough reason to take your child. Something ain't right. Wow, I did hear that Jacqueline's mother is some type of caseworker allegedly. I had never heard that. So it's sounding like more and more like they have ties to different things that's allowing them to do what they're doing. I'm not sure. Everything is alleged, guys. High Priestess said um the fact they took those babies from bio mom was horrendous. It was not her fault. I know. I did not understand that, and that's the part that people keep bashing her about, and they don't realize that every time CPS or whatever they call it in different places take your child is not always right. Some people they do wrong. I've seen a woman fighting. Her kids was taken away from her twin daughters. They were like 12 or something. Like they were taken away from their mom and given to their abusive father. All because they feel like it was some judge in Alabama that was doing this to women that had children by non-black men, and he was favoring the men. It was a whole bunch of women standing up trying to get their babies. Mobile, Alabama, High Priestess, welcome again. And welcome Lakeisha Swanson for coming in. She says she's new from Detroit. That's what's up. I'm in Toledo, Ohio. We are neighbors. Well, we here. All right. I'm so happy you guys are here. We're here for you today. Yes. Let me know who all is in here that are content creators. Do you have a YouTube channel? Because I'm into shouting people out, and I think it's very important, especially my supporters. I have no problem when I share videos from people. I shout them out and let people know where I got the information from. I feel like it's very important. I'm all about creating a community. I have many groups and pages on Facebook, and one of them I'm building a community of business owners. So if you have um, a website and you sell products and you want to promote your business, I'm your girl. I want to promote you. I want to put it in my group and let everybody know, because anybody that's a business owner realize that it's hard to get people to buy, and the people that you think should support you are the last to support you, which is your family and your closest friends. So what I'm trying to do is build a network where we could support each other starting out and let people see how it's done. Hey, you can come to my resource center and see who's selling what activist does what, who can help you in this city. Just help direct the community. That's what it's all about. Okay, so I am going to go ahead. Simone, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Oh, I also want to let you guys know that eventually I'm going to need moderators for my page or for my channels. I have 3 channels. And if you go to my featured channel section, go ahead and subscribe to those as well. But I will be looking for dedicated supporters, and which will eventually, the people that support me now will be the ones that I will look to help me my channel, be administrators of my group. If that's anything that you would be interested in, just show your support for my channel, and you would definitely be a candidate for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish letting this play, and then I'm gonna get into the video of them being found at this toy store. Also, there was a creepy neighbor lurking the day that the kids went missing when Trezell exited the driveway on his first so-called search, but we know he looked for a top 6 minutes. So yeah, let me quit talking and let y'all get to why we're here.
Section. Someone told me that they had watched something on LV United We Stand. So of course I'm thinking this person is
Thank you, Jessica. Do you have a channel too? I want to know everybody who has. Oh, you know what? Hold on, y'all. I kind of messed this video up because I forgot to turn down the sound of the car, and it drowned out my voice, so you can't hear my content. I'm gonna take it to the part we need to see. Okay, hold on. Now this right here, that the lady that you just seen was LV United We Stand. Like I said, she is on the case, has been on the case from the start. I just found out about her this morning. Her and her wife has been out actually investigating to the point where 3 separate times they went to, I'm not sure where they were. It was somewhere in Bakersfield, but it's basically, people are saying this is an organization. It's bigger than we think it is. So as they were searching, there were people watching them, like a group of people watching them. They were signaling to each other with lights and mirrors and a lot of strange shit. They said when they tried to go in a certain area, they would shoot. There was gunfire in a certain direction. So that made them go a different way. And then there was gunfire another way. It's like they're leading them to where a spot they want them to be, or keeping them away from where they shouldn't be, I should say. But there's some shady shit going on in Bakersfield. It's getting really scary. So this is her when she went to the novelty or the adult toy store and spoke with the clerk about them being in there.
Vegas was telling me she was reading up more on that. I was like, that shit's crazy, right? They still haven't found him. She's like, no. And then she's like, because guess what? And she's like, I think the parents were, I think the parents are there. No way. And I said, why? And she's like, look at. And she had, because she has all these right here. Like anybody who knows, she gives that shit, you know? And so she's like, look at that. And look at these people. And she pulls up their thing from when they were on the news, like asking people for their, yeah. And so she ran over to watch the video, and then she puts it, and then, oh my God, it was them. It was them. What did they buy? And she's like a black guy, right? Yeah. And she's short with like thicker eyebrows, and she's pretty. I swear to God, it was them. And then I don't know what they bought. I didn't get to ask that much questions because she was telling me about as soon as they walked in, she said she kept on feeling like a weird feeling. But she's like, I know them from somewhere, but I don't know where I know them from. Right. Keeps up the news all the time, right? And because I was just on the news myself with my baby's dad, my brother, because we're on a custody thing right now, but nobody had custody at the time, and he just put my shit out. I had people freaking blowing my phone up and shit. Why you got the kids? You got the kids because David's putting a number there. I didn't even know he put a number there. And everybody's calling me. So when she was telling me about the boys, I was like, that's freaking crazy. I hope it's not a situation like me, because when the detectives called me to ask me, I answered my phone right away to tell them, yeah, I have my girls, this is a custody thing. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing that the Bakersfield police could do. I called CPS on both ends. Neither CPS said they couldn't do nothing over there because I had them now, and then CPS said they couldn't do anything here because they were over there. Right. So it's like right now it's just yeah. So did she explain more or less how they were acting, or he said they were just acting like he was acting cold. Like he was just like he gave her an eerie feeling, and then she looks all stressed out. Does she? Yeah, like you could tell, like she's all dressed all like bummy, not like bummy, but like tiara, like that, and she didn't have her hair done or anything, and it's like I'm thinking to myself, what the hell would they do in a store like this? What's going on with them? Right, yeah, exactly. How could you even think about doing that? Exactly. We can't even sleep. We've been on this 24/7 since day one. We're now in what? You know what I think? I was telling my boss, I think we wanted to, since they haven't found the children yet, because if they were dead, they would have been found already. So I'm thinking that maybe they sold them. And there's so much things going on here in Bakersfield. I don't know if that's in Bakersfield. Yes. But I've been born and raised in Bakersfield, and there's always been often crime shit going on. Yes. Children trafficking, selling children, selling children to people that can't have babies, but they're kidnapping them, taking them from drug addicted family and giving them to rich people without them even knowing that they're being or if they're doing it, it's bad. Yeah. It's bad. Regardless if the parents are drug addicted, that's a disease. They don't know. Right. So that's what I'm thinking what's happening because I haven't found this whole boys yet. It's crazy. Like you want to talk to me so I can come again and speak with her? Yeah, well, give your name and your number because I'm not allowed to give any. I just know she's not here now. Okay. She told me she didn't know she was going to be here at the other store. She said let me know later on. Okay. I just let you know that myself. my son or his dad said. I just turned back from that. Because it's just sad, but then like they got him COVID. They said that he was COVID all of a sudden. He was just, all he was having was just fever problems and breathing level was low. But he wasn't having he never had no problems ever. And the minute they started giving him the COVID treatment, only 3 days. I'm just, what's your name? Sabina. It's S-C. It's S-U-L-I. S-U-L-I. Nobody else. Okay. Everybody else. Everybody else. Everything he said, she said. He was trying to come this. Okay. You want to say anything? Because I know my Bible.
If everybody in here right now looking, if you could go back out and hit the subscribe button and the like button for me, please. I just don't want you guys to forget. Welcome Alice from the UK. Ventura Sunflower. I need coffee too. I haven't eaten or anything. I did at least drink some water. And thank you for subscribing. I seen you subscribe this morning. I can't see everybody's subscription, just the public pages. But hold on.
Oh yeah, anything for them. Thank you. You too, thanks. Hey guys. Alright, you guys, that's where they came. We knew exactly where this was, so I mean they ain't too far from here. Most of you heard it for yourself, yes, they was here. Pretty much he acted like he didn't give a fuck, had no cares in the world, and she was pretty much bummy. So we left contact information for the manager to so we could get live video. To give us, we know these people, so we know the manager. We didn't know this lady here, but still, she was helpful enough to even sit there and give us the information that she knew. So.
Thank you, High Priestess. You rock, girl. That's what's up. She said, I just subscribed to all of your channels, sweetheart. I'm riding with you. Oh, thank you. Got me cheesing like a cat, like a cheetah.
She did mention that he was like cold. Yeah, she said that the manager mentioned to her that she got an eerie feeling when he came in, and that he looked like he was cold, not like physically cold, but like cold-hearted, pretty much. Okay. So with that being said, this was one of our missions for today. It's lightweight accomplished. So we just gotta wait for this phone call from the lady here. And as soon as we get that, we'll update you guys on that also. So with that being said, for right now, we are going to.
Thank you, Jessica. She said I got all your channels too. That's what's up, man.
So as of right now, we're gonna go check another few addresses to see what we can get from them.
I have lots of videos on those channels too.
If they're over here in this area.
Okay, so I just wanted to get through the part that they were
stopping at. This here is far from. Another thing I need to add.
Okay.
When you go over there and subscribe, be sure to let them know who sent you. Make this go viral TV.
And see, guys, that's what I do. I let it be known where I get information from, and I'm also shouting them out for their work, their hard work.
Let it be known where I get it.
Now, dang, now why did it click off of that? But anyway, I wanted to address some of the comments. Alice from the UK, welcome. Now she posed a good question. She said, "Hi, do you think that the police went through laundry to see if there were any clothes from the boys?" Now that's the first time I've seen that question. One question that I had seen before was, "Well, did they check the garbage for Pampers?" And I'm thinking they shouldn't be in Pampers at 3 and 4, but they definitely should have some laundry. So great question. It just seems like nothing is suspect enough to get these people arrested, and that's the part that I don't get. And High Priest said, "Wow, it does sound deep." Now these are, I'm gonna go back past that. Okay. Welcome Simone from the Caribbean. Jessica says she would totally help me out with my channels. Now the immediate help that I need is for everybody to share my videos to whatever platforms you are on, whatever groups you are a part of, and your profile. Now Jessica is in Bakersfield. I would love to have any of you guys come up. I don't know if any, I don't think you guys answer me if we have any content creators, but even if you're not a content creator, all you have to do is go on to Google. I think when you hit the link, it might take you through StreamYard because it's not an app that you have to download. It's just something that's on Google. And that link should still bring you up here, whether you're a content creator or have StreamYard or not. Ventura need coffee. I need food. Now, this is a good question. Had the results been disclosed from the autopsies in Tijuana, now of where the bodies were found January 2nd? Now, I heard the chief say that the bodies found had nothing to do with the boys. I did hear them say that. So I'm not sure if they said who they were, but they did confirm that they were not the bodies of children. That's what's up, Jessica. You're on top of it. She said, "I subscribed when I joined your live." That's the way it should be. My pleasure. I will sub to all. I just sub to all your channels, sweetheart. I'm riding with you. Okay. I got all your channels too. Whoa. I done lost my place. Is that Burnsville, Minnesota? Oh, High Priestess. She said, "I will be live with another true Oh, so you got a channel. I'm going to have to subscribe to you. Um, she said, "I will be live with another true crime content creator tonight. Is my first live in this community. Kit Kat Reloaded. I think 6 Central, but I will double check." Well, let me know. I will definitely come and check you out. I don't know what Kit Kat Reloaded means or this community, but I guess I'll figure it out. And intrigue mine. And intrigue mine. I like that. It sounds like you got a channel. I subscribed to your channel when you were on Goddess Masterpiece Live. That's what's up. I love that. Okay, so that was the first time because I jumped on her panel the very first time I seen her channel. She is so nice. I love her energy. And she's all about promoting businesses and people too. Like she has great energy. So thank you so much for coming over from Goddess Masterpiece. I love her channel and her spirit. I told her that too. Okay, and I want you guys to know too, it's important for me to pay attention to my comments. So like when you comment on one of my videos, expect me to respond because I'm there. I'm there for it. I feel like that's how you build with your community, your viewers and stuff. It kind of, and then not only that, I haven't always been a creator. I was a viewer too. And it is kind of annoying when you type in a question or you type this long post and then all you get is a heart. Like, dude, if you don't say something to me, but I do understand like when you get so Once you get really big, you probably will need to hire somebody to look at your comments. I don't know. But right now, I can keep up with them pretty good. I've learned. At first, I had to learn where they were to be able to keep up with them. But Ventura Sunflower says, see, I think that they took the dirty laundry and took it into the house and spread it around, and that's how they got the smell in the house. Really? That's interesting. Cal City and no smell of them in the yard. Right. That's the thing. Like how do you not, how is there not a scent? But then they said, oh well, the wind was blowing really heavy that day and that could have been the reason. Yes, you can share my video and I appreciate that. I appreciate it. So now I did get a message from a content creator. She has quite a big following and she asked if she could share a portion of my video, but then this is another thing I want you guys to know that if you post a comment on somebody's if you post a comment, even though you delete it, we can still see it. So she asked that question, but for some reason she deleted it. But I still went to her page and told her my requirements for sharing my video. And then there was a lady that told me she did share my video and I went and seen it. So I want to put this out there. I don't mind if you share my video, meaning like if you're recording it and putting it on your platform, as long as you put my name in the title on the actual portion that you shared and a link to my channel. You know what I'm saying? That should be a no-brainer for somebody that is a content creator, because I do understand people might not think this way if they've never ran a channel. You don't understand the respect that you should show to another creator for their work. So just putting that out there. I have no problem. Just put my name on the video, put my link in there, and put my name in the title, and let me know that you're sharing it, and I'll definitely come. And when I get a community wall, anybody that share me, I'm gonna share it back, and then I'll share them too. It's about building each other up, and that is a part of it. Ventura said I am. I'm not sure what she's answering. Thank God. Oh, I retracted my statement. I retracted my statement. All it said was I am also a content creator, gardening and things like that. Oh, okay. Everybody that's a creator, I'm gonna go subscribe to you as soon as I can. Hi, Gigi. Gigi and wait, Gigina? I don't know. Gigi is sticking out to me. Oh, Gigi and I don't know. I know I'm jacking your name up, but hi, welcome. I'm happy that you made it. So I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna finish the comments right quick. So Ventura said that's a bloodhound. That's a lie. Bloodhound can follow a vehicle. That's a lie. Okay. So you're saying that the cadaver dogs, whether the wind was blowing or not, they should have been able to pick up on that scent. Can follow in a vehicle behind another vehicle, and the cells from the skin will fly out of the window, and that hound dog can't smell you in a car going up the highway. Fly out the window, and that hound dog can, I'm thinking. Thank you, Jessica, for sharing me on your Facebook page. Anybody watching from Jessica's page, thank you for tuning in. High Priestess said, my heart brought me to use my gifts to true crime to help these missing children and help if I can. I'm here to bring healing to the victim's family as well. It's a call from a higher place. Wow, that's pretty amazing. I can't wait to check you out. Zan Rowland said, I subscribed to you last week. I have enjoyed your content. I'm a moderator for another content creator. I have a question for you. Okay, I'm listening if you're still here. So, and thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Please be sure to like the videos too, everybody. when you get a chance. Trezell sure can't walk his dog for a lengthy time, can't walk to look for. Exactly. That's what the hell I said. And not to mention the video I got today of them searching for Bob in a damn sex toy store. They in there looking for dildos, but can't look for Orrin and Orson. Do that make sense? How do I add channels to my channel? I'll definitely add you. I love your energy. Thank you so much. Now, the only way I know to do it is how I do my uploads. And my uploads, I screen record. And then I edit them. And then I add stuff to them and all of that stuff. So if you have a screen record, that's how you can do it. Yep. That's the only way I know how to do it. Much respect right back at you. Okay, that's cool, Gigi. Yeah, I can. Gigi is much easier. Um, Zan asked, "Do you feel that Trezell was moving as if he was hiding from someone while living in the apartments?" Absolutely. Listen, everything they did was calculated and planned. Is how I feel. They was moving like that because they knew what they had going on. So that would just let it be known they only, allegedly. They only, it appears that they already had a plan. Because what other reason will he be turning back, going the opposite direction, trying to avoid the neighbors and not letting them see a clear count of their children? Like, this was a plan. This is what it shows me. And then she said, I say this because of how he wouldn't use his parking space and always carried, nunchucks or that big ass stick. The neighbor did he said it was a stick, but he said that he would swing it around like he was in martial arts. So yeah, they've been moving funny for a long time. Yes, that is what I'm saying. Okay. Gigi said, I can't understand the West family members not helping. Why are they mad at folks? Because they guilty as hell and don't want, allegedly, because they're allegedly guilty as hell and allegedly don't want to get caught. Shit. But I mean, to me, they not even like, wouldn't you, if you was guilty of something that's, criminals are stupid. It just seemed like you would act the opposite way though, so people wouldn't suspect you. But no, they playing right into the guilty things, the way they acting. Come on. Hi, Angela. And I got what you was trying to say, Gigi. Why should they help? Why should they help? Angela, are you asking why should the adoptive parents be out looking for children that they adopted, that they were responsible for? She said, why should they help? Or you just being sarcastic, maybe. But yeah, they definitely should help. But at the same time, I believe that if they would have got out there helping, they would have got beat up or something. Like, people think they're guilty, so nobody really wants them searching with them, but it just looked bad. I hope y'all find babies. No, they guilty. Oh, okay. Yeah, they guilty as hell. Now what was I supposed to be doing? I'm supposed to be playing another video. Give me a second, y'all. I got through the comments. I don't want to ignore y'all. The adoptive parents are guilty. They know where babies are. I totally believe it. I totally believe they know where they are. They know that they're long gone out of that area, nowhere to be found. That's just what I think. Now, a lot of people is thinking that they might be buried in his parents' yard, but that would be dumb as hell. But then again, criminals are stupid. Allegedly, there was a big fire at his mother's house like 4 months ago. And then the van seats, they had so big, they had to call the fire department. And then the van seat was burned out of their vehicle, and that was sitting out on the ground. And it's just, fire pits out there, and it looked like they've done some digging in the yard. It's a lot of shadiness. So I know AV News Crew said in one of his videos recently that the mother, Jacqueline West's mother, needs to be investigated. And another thing that was put out there was that is it possible that Trezell West was an adoptive child himself? This is what I found out. Well, it was suggested, and it make a lot of sense to me because this young lady said that she had looked up, she was looking up things, and when she looked up Jacqueline, I guess at first people were saying his mother's name was Wanda West, but it ends up her name is Jacqueline also, and they call her Jackie West. I don't know where the Wanda part come in, but anywho, they said they were looking her up, and nowhere in how when you look people up, they give you people that's connected to them and family members, and nowhere did they see Trezell, and they just said that they believe that he was adopted himself. I mean, it sounds like it's a family business at this point. I think they got the get Stitches mentality, and they don't give a damn about those two boys. I think they're of the snitches. Oh, I think they're of the snitches that get Stitches mentality. Oh, don't yeah. Whatever. They just trying to cover their butt. But yeah, people need to get over that snitches get stitches and don't tell on people, don't snitch and all that crap. That shit is dead. And then also you gotta realize this should help you realize if you've been seeing all the bull crap that's being said about the authorities that there in Cal City, how they're barely doing anything, and like even with the video I just played where the chief didn't even know that Orrin had this broken or fractured leg. It's like the reporter told him that. So it's not like they're digging deep into everything. In the beginning, they wasn't. I think now they are because they're seeing how huge this is and all of these people searching and nobody is going to give up. Like, you got to do something because there was a girl that I promoted her page because she had a lot of information on there, but then I believe that she got some threats and she erased everything off her page. I felt bad for the people that I sent over there because that's what they were looking for. But she erased everything. But some of the information I'm talking about now is things that she has searched for and found credible information. But for whatever reason, she got spooked and decided she's not going to talk about the case. She said she had to think about her family. And then I was actually on one of her lives, and there was a guy in there like frantically saying, "Oh my God, you got to get off this case. Like this, it's a lot going on. Is you in danger talking about this case?" And they creeping a lot of people out. So um, hold on, let me get to. Angela said, "I cry because they are innocent babies. A man searched yesterday, 5 hours by the water looking yesterday. He should have went in a group." Yeah, I'm worried about AV too. I mean, I'm assuming that he's okay. But it is kind of weird that he's not saying anything now. And I know that but he had gotten, I don't know who this guy is that he know personally that started a whole bunch of crap within the group. And that was like the last information I heard from AV. Yeah, there was a lady in my comments that actually said that she had a premonition about something about water. I will have to read it. But it's quite sad. I'm gonna go ahead and try to find this video right quick. Let's see. Took me 3 days to find a kitten that he took 6 minutes. Right. Exactly. He took 6 minutes looking for those boys, and it took you 3 days to find your kitten. Yeah, people care more about he clearly cares more about that damn dog than the boys. You see how he treat the dog? You seen the picture of him with the dog sitting next to him in the car? Like he walking him, the dog look good to me. But yet the kids, according to the bio mom, she's Paprika Dean on Facebook, her babies was getting skinny and wasn't eating. Their hair wasn't being cut. But he grooms that damn dog well. That just pissed me off. It really did. Now I gotta find my place. I'm gonna have to let something play because it, for some reason, it kicked off of my playlist. I'm gonna let this play.
CVTV. If you guys have not heard, they do have a YouTube channel. They do stories as well. Make sure y'all check them out and subscribe to MTGVTV in the chat. And you can also post your link in there so people can find you a little bit easier. But thank you for the Cash App. I did get yours.
What do you guys think about what's being said about Trezell or whatever his name is, coming off as like Chris Watts? You know, the guy that annihilated his whole family because he got a new piece of ass and he wanted to kill his wife and his daughters. Like, anyway, people are comparing the two, and they definitely are standing very similar, um, holding themselves. Well, Chris Watts has more like a hug in himself. This guy seems like he's hiding something to me. And then let's not forget about the wife who's swaying side to side with her hands on her chest, like on her heart. Like, so, let me know what you guys think. Do you think that these people killed the kids or no? Hello, listeners. Come mask up with Keyline Designs, where you reap what we sow. We offer essential, handcrafted face masks made with 100% cotton, equipped with a built-in filter and a slot for refillable filters. Our masks have many uses, like riding motorcycles, ATVs, while out in public places, outside exercising, lawn and gardening, and helps prevent the spread of germs. We offer bling, sports logos, monograms, many assorted fabrics and colors. We make child-sized masks starting at the age of 2. Come join us today for the launch of our new website at keylinedesigns.com. Please be sure to like and follow our page on Facebook. Our links can be found in the description box of this video. Thank you.
Thank you guys for being patient with me as I find my video that I'm trying to look for here. This is them in the the novelty, the adult toy, the Bob search. Yeah, that's them. I'm gonna go ahead and let this play. Give me a second, y'all.
I mean, how can you even think sexually and your so-called children are missing? Hello, everyone. So I just find joy in sharing how I find out certain information. And as I mentioned in another video earlier this morning, I was on a live that Crenshaw Inc. did with LV Watchman United We Stand, which is different from AV Watchman United We Stand.
She's just LV
But
United We Stand.
she had mentioned that she was going to post a picture of them, Trezell and Jackie West, in the dildo store. They could go looking for Bob, but they couldn't go looking for Orrin and Orson. And here's the proof right here. So it says, here's the post and picture of Trezell and Jackie West at the dildo shopping in Bakersfield recently. The person that originally posted it that she shared it from was a Adrian Fatboy. I don't know what that name is. It looks like it's from Facebook. So it reads, so the adoptive parents don't seem to be concerned about looking for the boys. Seems like they are looking harder for adult toys instead. And they're spotted at a local adult store here in Bakersfield, California. Wow, unbelievable. I don't know about you, but if my kids were missing, I'd be out looking day in and day out, not shopping for an adult toy. I mean, how can you even think sexually and your so-called children are missing? How? How was Bob more important? And allegedly, they're looking, or Trezell allegedly was the main one looking for a special Bob, which they did not find. And according to the clerk, they didn't end up buying anything because they didn't have the one that he wanted. Now, I don't know exactly what that means, but yeah, you could probably guess and figure it out. But I just wanted to thank Crenshaw Inc. for promptly posting this picture after I reminded her that she was supposed to post it to her community wall or let her know why I was there.
Okay, so I'm gonna get back to the comments a little bit. Zan Rowland said, I agree with you. I have had theory. It may sound crazy to some, but based on Jacqueline's past with drugs, meth, damn, now I ain't never knew she was on meth. I've never heard that. So you breaking news right now? What? Okay. Jacqueline's past with drugs, meth. What if they had a drug debt and someone took the kids from them back in the apartment? Very well could be. I mean, they definitely got some weird shit going on. And it seems like they're being protected to me. Just all the people being creeped out. Just, the first person that got off the case was that PI, Bill Garcia, saying that he was threatened. But then AV said that the threat was from the chief, and during an interview on the news, and I couldn't find a threat. Somebody threatened that man. I'm not sure who it was. It was some police though. And Cynthia said, if the dog was in the backyard, do you think the dog could have attacked the boys? I've heard someone ask that question too. I think that if it was something like that, it would have been heard. Like, you know what I'm saying? The neighbor that there was an older lady that says she's lived there for 20 some years, and she's never, first she said never ever ever has there ever been any kids. Then she said, oh well, one time the lady that sold them the house had her grandkids there, and that was the only time, maybe twice, that kids were ever in that backyard in 20 years. She said she could even hear kids when they would be out there because her door would be open and she's right there. So if the kids was screaming like somebody biting them, that would be too loud. You know what I'm saying? People would hear that. And then the camera, the neighbor that's been capturing everything, his footage would have picked that up too. Now his footage picked up the dog back there, but it never picked up any children. Thank you, P Money. He's somewhere listening to me. Thank you. Okay. So if the boys was in the backyard, yeah, I just don't think that that's possible because it would have been too loud. They would have found they tested the soil and stuff back there, it would have been captured on camera. I'm really feeling like the kids were never there. With the holiday coming up, they had to come up with something. Exactly. And I said that, Zan. I said that because if you listen to, I don't know if you were here with the first video, but I'm sure you heard the bio mom saying how they denied gifts and stuff, and they was really short and nasty to her, really. um I think that I have heard, and actually, the first time I heard her say that, I thought she was talking about last year Christmas. I didn't know that she meant like recently she had reached out to them. So I'm not really clear on that. But somebody else has said that they believe that that's why they had to come up with something, because actually what happened, the caseworker allegedly reached out to them and and she's the one that asked for her if she could give them gifts. And so people are saying that's why they had to come up with something, because the bio mom was asking questions. And they was gonna have to, you can only lie for so long. And honestly, when they was back at the apartments, I believe the boys was gone. Everybody said they only saw 4 kids at one time. So if you never, it was already said that they don't allow people to watch their children and stuff like that. So if they have that, if they're those type of parents who the kids don't go anywhere, where the hell was they at? Where were they at on the 19th when they came out the house with 4 kids? Did you guys see that video? And that, I'm talking about the portion of it that was actually on the news, where they seen, and AV had already put it out there. Him and the guy that was showing the video was actually counting the children as they was going in that van. And the first day AV showed that video, he didn't show that part because the neighbor hadn't seen that part yet. So they end up rewinding the video and found that. And then that's leading me to what I'm about to show y'all now, which tripped me out. I don't know if you guys seen this. It's really crazy. But I'm a hold on, let me play something. I don't like for it to be idle at all. I don't like for it to be quiet during my live streams or anything. So this is the young lady that I was speaking of. I'm gonna go ahead and play the video that I shouted her out. I have since put it on private because she stopped talking about the case. But I'm gonna let y'all. This is who I'm talking about right here.
And I had texted her and I was like, oh, I heard everything that you said. I was like, I heard everything that you said or whatever like that. And I try to convince them the best way I can to get them to talk, to get them to tell me where the boys at. I'm gonna show you the messages and everything. Like, I'm gonna cover her phone number up, but I'm gonna show you the messages. And on top of this, so y'all won't think I'm lying, I'll call just so y'all can hear their voice too, because they both got voicemails. Like they both recorded their names and stuff on their voicemail, so y'all know I ain't lying. Alright. So I'm gonna definitely let y'all hear that.
So this is where AV got the information from about the Spanish lady speaking with his mother. Wow.
I got y'all.
So this is the girl with the information that's leading them. It appears. Wow. Good job. That's what's up. You got time. I don't know why it kicked off of AV, but yeah, that was the girl that I was talking about. And she actually, what happened, Jacqueline, she had been calling these people homes. She started calling them. She got their phone numbers, and she had called Jacqueline, and she called someone else. But okay, it was Trezelle's mom that she had called. His mother accidentally butt dialed her while she was speaking with a Spanish lady and someone else. And I'm not sure what they were talking about, but I know that information had been turned over to the police. And I think that was what AV was speaking about when he was talking about the Spanish woman, and that the video that they had a couple people translate what the woman was saying. I'm not all the way sure about that, but I know that this is what she's saying, and she's in connection with AV, or she was, but she's off the case. So anyway, I have found the video that I'm looking for, and this is I titled it Creepy Alert. It's a person watching Trezelle West on December 21st pull out of the driveway, allegedly in search for Orrin and Orson. Now remember, this you will be able to hear AV Watchman in this video. This is when he was first showing it to us, and this is when I think this might have been the second time he pulled off, because nah, I heard AV in the background saying why he always go that way. But the creepy person was the opposite way. But just look at this. It's real shady. Real shady. Let me know what y'all think. Hold on. It's gonna go really quick too. Wait, do I have the volume down? Hold on.
There we go, but watch over here.
You see the van? You're gonna see the man because I pointed it out.
Watch, look, who's that looking? Who's that looking?
You see that?
That's weird.
You see that? Now what the hell was that about? Why was that guy just standing there watching him pull off like that? I mean, it could be nothing, but it just seemed real strange. And like, to me, that the police should be questioning that guy. I'm gonna play it again because it just was strange. He stepped out soon as Trezell turned out. That guy stepped out and kind of looked at him, and then he went back in. The cousin said Trezell had knives and in his waist. Wait a minute, I'm not sure. Hold on. The cousin said Trezell had knives of when they knocked on doors. He took off. I think I remember hearing something about he had some knives on his belt or something, and when the police he took it off before the police came in or something like that. I did hear something like that. Okay. What do y'all think about what y'all just saw, or did you see it? Did it move too fast? I believe that cousin, the bio mom, said there was all those liquor bottles in the garbage. Yes, I heard about that too. They said dude is an alcoholic allegedly, or somebody in that house. But with this, I don't. I will have to go back to the comment of the person that said she was on meth. Like what? So I ain't surprised if they had a bunch of liquor bottles. What you hiding? What you scared of? What you covering up? Why you drinking so much? Something ain't right here. Let's watch it again. See him pull out. Why didn't he go in the direction where somebody was standing at? Wouldn't you want to ask that person, did you see anything? I don't know what that looked like to y'all. It looked shady to me. Real shady.
That's absolutely untrue. I would never say that.
So, family, everybody, they're welcome out here to come, correct?
Of course. The only request I made that I think could have been twisted that way was I asked people to stay off the property on Aspen. That's all. Just out of respect for the property, and I don't want anybody to get in there and taint our investigation. So I asked the neighbors to keep an eye out, let us know if they see anybody actually on the property, and we will respond down there, and they can and probably will be arrested for trespassing.
Okay, that's understandable, just to keep everybody off of the property.
Absolutely.
I mean, in the field next door, as long as they stay out of the gates, correct?
Absolutely.
And
off the property.
They can still leave teddy bears and candles and all that, correct?
I have no problems with that at all.
That's what I wanted to clear up, and I'm sure we'll be getting updates soon.
Hopefully.
That's what we're hoping for.
Still on it.
And other than that, folks, there you go. You heard it right from his mouth, so that is a real.
Okay. We're going to get into this video of Trezell when he was in and out of his gate. I'm going to just let it play. let me know what you guys think. If you need me to play it again, I will be happy to do that.
Okay, guys, so this is the same footage that AV Watchmen United We Stand let us watch via the neighbor's footage. Now, this is Trezell, and you can see where the black blob is. He's going in and out of the gate here. This is the time when he's claiming for 1613, I think. Let's see. Okay, so anyway, what's being pointed out here is the neighbor pulling out at the same time that Trezell is allegedly throwing firewood over the gate. If the children were walking or they got lost or they, whatever happened, don't you think this neighbor would have seen something? This is right around the time, right before he called the police. And he's still actually right there too. But how would the neighbor miss that? If anything strange was standing around, or I mean it's just too weird. I wanted to see if they go back on the time. Okay, so at 1617, so it started around 1613. So that's 4 minutes. He's very close to the gate. What the hell is he doing? The gate is open. Well, he did say he left the gate open, but then he said he was throwing firewood over the gate too. So why would you throw firewood over a gate that's open? That shit don't make sense in itself. But let me know what you guys think. And this was pointed out by a red bird. And I further wanted to point out that this just proves that the story that they're telling, it never happened. According to this video, there's no kids back there. There's none of the stuff that they described. What the hell is really going on, man? Why hasn't there been an arrest or something?
Now, what y'all think about that? I'm gonna get back into these comments. What y'all think about what you just seen? Now, I really believe that this video is connected because, like, the neighbor that was watching, like when he pulled out the first time, that was the same day and the same moment. So I don't know. It's something. It's something. But the thing that I'm looking at the most is it was so much action that way. Why did he turn the opposite direction? You looking for your kids. You see somebody outside. Why didn't you talk to that person? Now, he did say that he had talked to somebody in the beginning. I remember that's being said that he had talked to someone and asked if they seen anything. I don't know who that someone is. But to me, it just looks like he would have went that direction because it was somebody clearly right there. I'm trying to get back to my spot. I'm really trying to find where she said okay, here it is. So Zan said, I agree with you. I had a theory. It may sound crazy to some, based on Jacqueline's past. And I have not seen, I want to see that somewhere, some paperwork. What if they had a drug debt and someone took the kids from the back when they were in the apartment? Okay, we heard Cynthia's. Okay, the holidays coming up. Yep. So Angela said, because I've been wondering where is AB at, and Angela said that she thinks he's sick. He did look pretty bad the last time I seen him. Like his bags look like luggage under his eye. Like he's getting no rest. Well, getting no rest, you definitely can get sick. Your immune system drops and everything. Ventura says, I agree 100%. Those cops are doing crap. They are doing crap or they are not. Well, something shady is going on, and it don't seem like they working on this case. But the same girl that I just showed you guys that I shouted her out about information she had, she also, the last day that she had went, the last day she went live before she announced that she was going to be off the case, uh, um, an officer who allegedly, or allegedly an officer called her, who allegedly is working on the case, and allegedly told her that they were just getting back into the office and they were returning phone calls. Something about he had been out on an injury. So, with that being said, nobody was really working on this case like that in the beginning. I mean, they was doing a collecting of evidence and all of that, but as far as following up, allegedly and apparently, it doesn't seem like they were doing much of that in the beginning. They might be doing something now, though. Okay. And then I feel as the cartels could be involved or something very high. Yeah, I totally feel like it's something higher and bigger than us because another thing that struck me, I don't know if you guys seen that Bakersfield motel bus where they have been investigating this damn motel for 2 years, knowing that they were sex trafficking children and young adults in that damn hotel. Why would they watch that for 2 years? And why would they choose to bust now? Make you think, right? And I'm thinking, who sat up there and allowed this shit to go on before they start investigating? Then when they do start investigating, you let it go on for 2 freaking years without busting them? Now everybody busted. The motel owner is arrested and all this shit, but this shit should have happened 2 years ago. I mean, and I say, I'm no detective, I'm no damn police, but come on, man, that seemed like common sense to me. Angela asked, where are you? I don't know if you're speaking to me, but I'm in Toledo, Ohio, if you're asking where am I located. They look hungover. They don't even look like they are a couple. Well, somebody else was like, why all of a sudden ain't she staying with him and all of this stuff? And I don't know. Apparently they a couple, or if they just doing it to save face, they in the damn butt plug store together. And the reason why I say butt plug is because it was said that Trezell was the one looking for this dildo. Bob, searching for Bob, but can't search for Orrin and Orson. Yes, they are guilty, allegedly. I thought of Chris Watts the first time I saw Trezell. Yeah, he was a little bit. Trezell was more acting like he was in a damn straight jacket. That must be what the position he need to be in. A straight jacket with padded walls. Cause something ain't right. What's your name? My name is Miss V. Yana Meyer on Facebook. Your chat group. My group is called Make This Go Viral. But here's what you do. Go to my page. Go to the home screen of my page. You know where that bar is at the top, where it says home, video, playlist, channel, and about. Hit about. Go all the way to the bottom, and there you will find a link to my website, which is called Say It With Chess. I sell collections with my logo on it, and I have several logos, so please go check that out. But one thing I want to tell you guys is like something wrong with the connection between YouTube and my website. So if you click on it, it's gonna say page not found, but it also has a button that says continue shopping. Hit that button. It's gonna take you straight to my website. The other link you will find in my about section is Make This Go Viral on TikTok. You will also find Make This Go Viral, well, MTGV TV. All of them are MTGV TV on TikTok, Instagram. I'm now on Stereo. I'm also on Twitter, but I don't have that. And I also sell face masks. And right now we have a sale for $21. You can go on to Keyline Designs and look that up. And then if you go to the very last link in my about section, MTGB TV Facebook page, that is the group That is the page that I am going to be promoting businesses. So for anybody that didn't hear me, if you have a website or you sell products and you want to lead people to your product page, I will be happy to shout you out and put your information in my Facebook page. That's what I'm all about, building a community of resources. And I want you to be able to come to my page and find out who's selling what, where, when, how, and who can help you with whatever you need help with. Also, a community because people, a lot of us that are business owners, a lot of us are struggling because people don't support us. You know, you think your friends will support you, but they the last ones to do it, and your family too. So I'm trying to build a community of support system for everybody, and the requirement will be to buy from everybody in the group. You know what I'm saying? I'll be doing different things to make sure that that happens, and we keep rotating business until people get it. Okay. So Alice said I won't think they killed them. I don't think they killed them. I think they sold them, which gave them the money to put a deposit down on the house. Wow. Well, the deposit allegedly was given to them by the realtor. Allegedly, loaned them $5,000 that she said she didn't expect back, but he paid like 3,000 back so far. I don't know. I don't know if he ended up paying her back completely or not, but hey, you never know. And one thing I was thinking, well, damn, I mean, because people were saying in California, their law as far as adopting or once you adopt a child, in a lot of places you don't get anything no more. Like they don't help you. But allegedly in California, you still get paid for even if you adopt a child. And I know that it was said on, I want to say Crenshaw Incorporated mentioned this even last night. I heard it already that um they actually like one of the kids have some type of disability. Well, I'll just say this: both of them is disabled. Have some considered disability because they're black. Number one, that's like yeah, that's crazy to me. Now I didn't read it myself, and I can't explain it to you, but that's what was said that one they're considered disabled because of the skin color, ethnicity. What? And then one of them allegedly has some like got a hearing problem or something. So anyway, with that being said, you get even more money when they have a disability. So it just sounded like it was a business. My thing was, well, why would they kill them if they had all this money rolling in? Why would they sell them? Because you can only sell something once, and that's it. But to keep them, it's like residual, you would think. But then I thought, well, has anybody checked to see if they have life insurance on these kids and how much life insurance they might have had on them? That's something I haven't heard nobody talking about. Nebula LV said in her live that she knew that store immediately because they know the owner. Yep, I did hear her say that. And she said they will go live once the owner calls them to go over the video. Yep. Yep. She said the lady that was talking said that she heard, I mean that they knew the people, yep, personally. And they will definitely get that information. That's why I hate to hear what happened to LV with her first page. She said on Crenshaw Live yesterday that she had a page with many videos, and all of a sudden they just took YouTube, took everything from her, took her channel, took all her videos and everything. But I think she said she was able to get back to the channel, but her videos are gone. I'm like, what? What the hell is going on, man? Everybody covering up the shit or what? Lord, this is a whole mess. It is. There go P Money. What's up, P? I know he probably gone. He be in and out quick, but thank you for the encouragement. You know you helped me a lot. That's my buddy right there, y'all. Okay, and yes, December 2nd, 2020, Jalen had another DWI. What? Who was Jalen? I don't know who who Jalen is. Exactly. I had a pit bull mix, and that dog is gentle, especially with everyone. Everybody was raised with, but it would bark his head off at anyone coming into the yard. Right. That's another thing. Yeah, people were saying, well, if somebody came into the yard, wouldn't a dog had attacked them or whatever, but or barked or something? Come on, man. That did none of that shit happen. None of that happened. Well, you could literally see the dog through the fence, like when AV was there the first time when he was showing everybody. You could see the dog walking through the gate. You didn't see no kids though. It would also be bloody, right? Very bloody. That's what I was saying. I don't think you could do that. And it would be loud and everything. She had a previous charge within the last 2 years. Charge was brought against her, but no conviction on record, of course. But what was the charge, Zan? Exactly. Yes, I remember that. Usually, social workers give gifts to kids. Yeah, I'm confused. Were the other four? Wait, were the other four at the grandparents' house and their little holiday vacation, or were they in the house when they took them into custody with the adoptive parents? Hmm. That's a good question. I don't know. But what I don't understand is we have the video of them when they left. Did you guys see that? I think yeah, the portion that was on the news. I'm a play it. I'm gonna find it and play it. But where they pointed out that it was only 4 kids on the 19th, and then when they came back by themselves. So where was Orrin and Orson? And then they also said that the children of that house said that they hadn't seen Orrin and Orson since that day. But then, if you think about it, and Crenshaw Inc. said this, what kid do you know? First of all, how old are the kids? I don't know. But what kid do you know keep up with time frames that could tell you, yeah, I ain't seen them since the 19th when they're small kids? You tell me a kid you know that remember dates and times. That's bullshit. So, yeah, that don't make sense. But yeah, and then they said that on the news and they just breezed right past it. Like, what? Okay, so y'all sitting up here cracking the case, yet these people still ain't arrested. I'm gonna play that video because it didn't make no damn sense to me. Hold on.
Of us are here, so if you want to pull out your journeys book. What was that? What was that? I think she farted. That was a big one.
Right. He said that was a big one.
I'm a goof, y'all. I play that every time I go live because it freaking cracks me up. It really do. Every time.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Make this go viral. Hi friends and family. If you know me or not, I need you to hit the link and subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. I need you guys to help me get to 1K subscribers. Please hit the link, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. And if you do it right now, you'll win a prize. I don't know what the prize is yet, but you'll win a prize. So hit the link and subscribe to my channel. Make this go viral.
Did I mention you guys to go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the like button, hit share, all of that good stuff? Okay, so I found the video. Let's play it.
Oh my God, guys. This is the confirmation we've been waiting for. The chief finally, Chief John Walker of Cal County, or Cal City, he finally responded to the footage. He finally sat down and watched it, and he discussed it with a news reporter and people who kept saying, well, that never happened. There was never no kids in that footage. We never seen it. The problem is you didn't see the when AV went back to the guy's house and watched the footage from the 19th. It's in this footage. It was true. There were 4 kids put in that van on the 19th, and they claimed that they were going to Bakersfield to go shopping. So you will hear the chief speak with the reporter and kind of go through some of the things that they see. And everything that AV said is now confirmed. What I don't understand is what took so long. But here's the thing that I did hear the other day from a young lady she's a new YouTuber. She said that an officer contacted her. She actually thought it was a chief, but it was really an officer that was working on the case. Well, this guy said he's been out. He's on the case, but he's been off sick or something was wrong. He was not working on the case. He had not seen anything. He had not done anything. And this explains why the neighbor was never told to not show the footage. So that's just a few things that I have been seeing. And yeah, now it is confirmed. Check this out, y'all.
4-year-old Orrin West and 3-year-old Orson West from California City have been missing for 5 weeks now.
The California City Police Chief is now speaking on security camera footage from a neighbor from the day those boys went missing. David Kaplan has more on what this video is revealing about the investigation. David?
Well, Dave, Rochelle Police Chief Walker says the security cam footage is consistent with the statements from Trezell and Jacqueline West. Security camera footage of a neighbor to Trezell and Jacqueline West shows on December 21st at 5:53, Trezell starts looking for the boys around the neighborhood. The neighbor admits the timestamp on the security camera footage is 1 hour off.
What it is, I'm assuming by his statement, is Trezell getting into a white van in front of the property and exiting. And it looks like he makes a left turn and goes eastbound on Aspen.
Trezell comes back to the home 6 minutes later. Fast forward to 5:53. California City Police arrive. This is 5:53. So can you tell me?
5:53 is consistent. Again, we received the call at 5:48, and we were on scene within 5 minutes. So that makes absolute sense. And it looked like I'm assuming Trezell and Jacqueline walking up to the police car and discussing with my officer, giving them information of what they've reported.
Trezell gets in his van and looks for the boys around the neighborhood more, while the officer looks for Orrin and Orson with a flashlight in the backyard.
I'm absolutely confident at this point my officer is beginning his search where the kids were seen last, and that would be in the backyard.
We saw dogs on the other side of the fence. We did not see children on the other side of the fence, so not saying they weren't in the backyard, just from the security cam footage and the angle the camera was at, we could not see children through an outline or anything on the other side of the fence. Is that same with police?
Yeah, that's a correct statement.
I have also reviewed video from 2 days before.
News, 4-year-old Orrin West and 3-year-old Orson West from California City have been
Their
missing
footage
now for 5
sucked, man.
weeks.
David Kaplan joins us now. He spoke to a California City Police Chief about security cam footage from a neighbor that may help. David?
Dave Rochelle Police Chief John Walker says Trezell and Jacqueline West say they left California City House on December 19th with their 6 children to go Christmas shopping in Bakersfield. Take a look at this video. You can see an adult holding the door open while 4 children go into the van. Then later that day, 2 adults, which appear to be Trezell and Jacqueline, come back to the house without any kids. Chief Walker says the West say they dropped off 4 of their children, not including Orrin and Orson, at a family member's house day. Walker says that day, December 19th, was the last day. The other 4 children say they saw Orrin and Orson. The West family moved to their California.
They lied. He just pointed that out. So arrest them. Shit. They lied.
Could not specifically say if they saw Orrin and Orson.
They just clearly pointed out the lie these people told, yet they ain't arrested yet. Do that make sense to y'all? I mean, it just don't. They just said that these people told the chief that they dropped off 4 kids to the grandparents' house, but did not drop them off. But they just said that they wasn't in the car with them. So where the hell were they? They lied. Damn, that ain't enough to bring them in for questioning and just interrogate their ass till you can't interrogate them no more. That's the part I don't get, y'all. What y'all think about that? The news is, helping break the case. Actually, they ain't breaking shit. We all already know this stuff. They late. We been on it. They just late getting to it. But it was another video that is better than that one. Let me see if I can find it. Footage review. Yeah. Footage review confirms lies. Where are the boys? Okay, kids. Okay, I'm going to play this one. And this is a really short one, too. But this is the one I was looking for, actually. Because I kind of fixed the jumping around. So, yeah, I'm doing it this way, guys, because I don't know. Well, I ain't going to say I don't know how to use StreamYard. I don't have a laptop. Well, I got a laptop, but I don't feel like messing with it. So I'm using my iPad and 2 cell phones. But if I was using a laptop, I would, because the reason why I don't want to use it, because it's new to me and I will have to learn it. And I just don't, I'm learning so much stuff right now. I don't feel like learning that. It's a different type of laptop. So that's why I'm doing it this way. But y'all still get the point, right? Hold on.
For the boys around the neighborhood, the neighbor admits the timestamp on the security camera footage is 1 hour off.
Right here is someone I'm assuming by his statement is Giselle getting into a white van in front of the property. And
Orrin West and 3-year-old Orson West from California City have been missing now for 5 weeks.
David Kaplan joins us now. He spoke to California City Police Chief about security cam footage from a neighbor that may help. David?
Dave Rochelle Police Chief John Walker says Trezell and Jacqueline West say they left their California City house on December 19th with their 6 children to go Christmas shopping in Bakersfield. Take a look at this.
They lied.
You can see an adult holding the door open while 4 children go into the van. Then later that day, 2 adults, which appear to be Trezell and Jacqueline, come back to the house without any kids. Chief Walker says the West say they dropped off 4 of their children, not including Orrin and Orson, at a family member's house that day. Walker says that day, December 19th, was the last day. The other 4 children say they saw Orrin and Orson. The West family moved to their California City house in September. Walker says neighbors say they saw children there, but could not specifically say if they saw Orrin and Orson.
So again, I say the news is pointing out the lie. Why the hell these people ain't arrested? Like what? What else do they need? Like you caught them.
Has been a straight path when I started my web.
I just don't get it, y'all. I just don't get it. I'm gonna go down to the newer comments and I'm gonna go back up. Okay, so Ventura says, and how many people can actually get their hands on the kind of money it takes to pay for a good lawyer when you're poor? Doesn't mean you don't love your kids. Right. If you're talking about the bio mom, she can't afford that, man. Somebody said she didn't even have a car to get out to Bakersfield. You know what I'm saying? The girl sound like she's struggling, and I'm sure that she's going through a hard time now. But what I do not understand is why her kids were taken away if she wasn't even at the house. And then I know it was something about she she had marijuana in her system. She smoked weed. She even had a weed card, and she told the judge. I forgot about that part. Somebody mentioned it. I was just scanning the comments, but I did see that she said the judge wanted her to find somebody to help her with her marijuana addiction. Well, she went to try to get help, but they denied her because marijuana is legal, and she had a weed card. She had a medical marijuana card, but the judge told her, go find something anyway. Now that is some bullshit, and that's why allegedly they're looking to sue. That's what her GoFundMe is for, money to get an attorney. They did her wrong. If this, I'm telling you, I cannot wait until these details come out. But that bullshit right there alone, it's weed. They could have gave them babies back. Instead, they put them in the hands of murderers, allegedly. Or people, if they ain't murderers, they wasn't watching they damn kids. Who wanted their kids that bad that they stalked out and was able to snatch them within split seconds of him going in and out? Come on, man. Ain't nobody stupid but y'all. Allegedly. Kathy, hi Kathy. She said, I don't get it either. Chief says they not suspects. Well, he said that it was foul. He suspect foul play, but yet they not calling them suspects. They need to get their words together that they want to use, because this is bullshit. I mean, not only are they suspects, they the only damn suspects. Even with a good lawyer, can I like wait? Even with good lawyers, don't mean you win in court because CPS get away with lies. Oh my God, yeah. They do a whole lot at CPS, man. And it's, a lot of pay attention to some of these human sex trafficking rings that get broke up. A lot of these people are in positions that you would not even expect them to be in, like case workers and school principals and police and all kind of people with good titles, good jobs. That's a part of this organization. It's an organization that's protected. It is. Our kids are being targeted. These babies deserve better than what they got. You damn right they did. Okay. Many kids get abused and hurt in foster homes. Yes, Chris Thorns had a great show, and I need to go back and finish watching it. But it actually, I want to say it's probably 2 weeks ago now, and he actually had adult. I caught one adult woman that was a foster child. This woman, she couldn't even tell her story. She was still hurt, so hurt about it, so in tears, been raped so many times. Just and she started out saying that the home that she was in, it was all boys. That was her first way of starting it out. She said the home they put me in, it was five. She said five or three boys in that house, and she ran off their ages. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. They just be trying to get them kids somewhere, man. Somebody very close to me worked for CPS, and a part of placing people into homes when they don't have nowhere to go, calling, trying to get foster parents to take them. It's hard getting those kids placed. And a lot of times when they come in and they're brothers or sisters or whatever, you don't want to separate them. A lot of times people take all, and some people be like, nope, I'll just take one. And the lady that I'm speaking of that was talking on Chris Thorne's panel said that actually they didn't, you could tell it was something shady going on because they didn't want the kids that could talk. They only wanted the ones that could not talk yet. Okay. So yeah, sometimes it takes hitting rock bottom. Wait, let me see this. It happens. CPS does what they want and they can lie. Yes. Sometimes it takes hitting rock bottom to get your priorities straight. And the child shouldn't have to suffer through that. But if the parent cleaned up their act, they should get their babies back. Yeah, they should, but I don't know what the hell happened in her case. And like I said, I can't, my heart won't let me bash her. I'm not about to bash her. It's enough people bashing her. Has kids very hard, get back. They railroad parents sometimes. Yep, that's what I'm hearing. I guess it's corrupted by tracing your channel. Wait, I guess it's corrupted me tracing your channel too, because I can't find anything. It just says report or block. So don't worry, I won't forget. Hmm. I'm not sure what that means. Hey, Shay, Shadow X in the building. Now this is a guy that he actually is a rapper. He's an artist, and he is gonna allow me to play his music during some of my live streams, or just, I like to have good music playing in the background sometime. So thanks for coming in. I wish I had well, maybe you send me some information, I'll check, but I'm gonna get to your music really soon. Thank you for checking me out, though. Make sure you hit the subscribe and the like button. Well, you already subscribed, but hit the like for me one time, Shay. You are welcome. CPS can take kids away from good parents. It's definitely a broken system. Coming through and show love. Thank you. I was wondering what had happened. I stopped to make oatmeal and I noticed it was running the same stuff. Thank you, Angie. Okay. How did she? You know what? That I'm glad you just said that, Ventura, because that was one of my questions too. Like, so they take the babies from her, but they don't take her other kids from her. She got 4 kids who she got custody of, correct? She got 2 other kids that she got custody of because she had recent pictures with them and, Christmas photos and all this stuff. So she got, and I remember hearing that too, that she said something like they only took the baby because he was a relative to Orson, or whichever one got the fracture. The older one got the fracture because Orson, I think, is the baby. She was still pregnant with him at the time that happened. And so and the baby, the infant was in NICU. They came and snatched that baby. I think he probably was 11 days old or something ridiculous like that. And she said the only reason why they did that is because they were brothers or related. But I'm thinking, well, hell, the other 2 related too, right? So I didn't understand that part. I'm gonna be honest. And then she had said, I would hate to think she really lost her babies because she wouldn't give up her marijuana card. That shit crazy. She shouldn't have to. Shit. But yeah, that should have definitely not stopped her from getting her kids. Like that's like so minor, is legal in where she at, and it's legal in most places. And stop it, man. These people coming up with their own damn rules and laws and shit that don't apply to everybody, just a few. I think the boys are at the apartment with another lady. That's what I think. I don't think boys ever came to Cal City, California. The closing that might have, but they sure didn't. It okay. Got 8 tabs open. Do you, Kathy? Wow. Well, thank you. Make sure you hit all 8. And hit the like button on them. That's what's up. Ventura's husband thinks that yeah, that big old, why he picked that big ass word, rambunctious? Like, why would you pick that word? Like, and those kids didn't look rambunctious at all. They looked malnutrition and weak. Did you see how little Orrin's legs was on that picture? Rambunctious. Get your ass out of here. That is a stupid way to describe him. But anyway, she said her husband thinks that he described him that way, saying you couldn't hide the kids easy, that they would be too noisy to hide them. So okay, so they must be, yeah. And then she backed it up with they're not the kind that just walks away. And then he said that they was gonna be rambunctious and in the area. But why wouldn't they be? Come on. It just, the shit they were saying is just sounds so stupid. Everything. It sounded rehearsed and confusing. Read that book, Charlie's Secret About Abuse. Or I read that book, Angela. But what would he care about showing respect for his neighbors, about not wanting to invade their privacy when his children are missing? That's crazy to me. Yeah, he did say that, oh, I want to go into the houses, but I don't, want to, something about their privacy. Whatever. You don't even want to go in nobody's house because he didn't even look. What happened to the screaming, the run? Man, I would have been a freaking basket case. I would have took off on foot first before even getting in that van. He got in the van and he chilled. Like, it was like he was tapping a cigarette or something, letting the van warm up a little bit before he put off. He was in no rush to find them. That alone should be enough to put their ass in jail. For my husband, it kind of explains where I'm booked just to me, that he means that you wouldn't be able to hide them easily. Okay. Yeah, that I'm tripping on the meth part too. Hello is a new subscriber. That's a nice name. Hello. Thanks for subscribing, and please be sure to hit the like button. Charge was possession of meth? Really? Whose charges was it? Oh, that was Jacqueline West charges. Wow. I'm thinking Trezell, not Grizel. Well, he could be Grizel. That's a good name for him. Trezell complains about the cops taking his tech more than he seems to worry about the babies being missing. Yeah. Oh, she didn't put her 5 videos up. So yeah, the lady that I was just talking about, LV United We Stand, she had a channel that had many videos. She's a detective, been following the case, and she had said this morning that she was going to be uploading some videos. So y'all make sure y'all check her out. She has information nobody has seen yet because it's her own work that she's doing. You don't have Facebook? That's okay. That's okay. If you got I'm on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Stereo. 3 months old fracture, 11 days old because they are brothers. Okay, but so the other kids wasn't they brothers and sister? Because I think it's a boy and a girl, I want to say. They was they brother and sister too. And these babies have 2 separate fathers, from my understanding. I'm trying to find TW mother said to Crenshaw means you think you got it right, but you got it wrong, but you got it. Who said that? Trezell. Wait, I'm trying to find what Trezell West's mother said to Crenshaw means. Oh, that's what she said. She said, you think you got it right, but you got it wrong, but you got it. She might as well just come on out and say what it is. I think they need to put Jacqueline Jacqueline's mom in the interrogation room right along with Trezell's mom, because they definitely know something. They definitely do. YouTube algorithm blocks certain words. Hmm. Well, I'm not complaining at all. My growth is coming really fast. So like this, I looked at the analytics, and just within 28 days, I've gained over 300 subscribers. So I'm not worried about the algorithm like that not working. I just want to get into it more because it's a different algorithm when you're live. Well, it helps you move in even more, I guess, some kind of way. They probably did sell them. Kern County is known for unfairly targeting minority families, especially when they have small children that are easy. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, I did wonder what made them even choose that spot. What made them move there, that particular area? Is it something that they knew that they would be able to get away with some things there? Or no, actually, him moving there was getting off the grid. I forgot he told somebody that, allegedly. The judge needs to be held. Yeah, absolutely. The judge need to be held responsible for that bullshit, making their own rules. Either she can get the kid. I mean, is it a rule? Is it a law or not? If it ain't considered a drug or it's not considered bad, why is he making it? Why is he trying to change it up to appease what he wanted to do? So I don't get either. The chief says they not yet. Okay, so I think I got through. I usually use initials. Sorry. Okay, to Trezelle's mother. Yeah, that's okay. I figured it out. But it'd be hard sometimes because you got to know what a person is thinking. I just could not think. I don't know who Jalen is either. Somebody had mentioned a Jalen here. Jalen's record. I'm not so sure, but let me see. It's something I want to show y'all before I get out of here. So let me find one more video, and I'm gonna go ahead and close it. Don't leave yet, y'all, though, but because the live is over 2 hours already, and I don't want to make it too long. If you make it too long, then people won't watch it, I think. So I'm gonna go into a little commercial.
This is totally unprepared, not planned. But what I want to do here is an unboxing of my Make This Go Viral sweatshirt that I got in today. So excited to see what it looks like, guys. There you go. This is the excitement of it all. Me trying to get in it. Let's see. It's in here really snug. Oh, wow. I love it already. Ooh, it's very nice. Look at that. Look at that. Hold on, can I change this? Probably not. Okay. So, okay. This is my sweatshirt, guys. My hoodie. It came in. I got the side logo here. Yeah. That's really nice, guys. What do you think? What do you think? It's under 50 bucks. Under 50. Support the channel. Make this go viral. This is really nice. It's our hoodie. It's got the, the little pockets. Very warm. I love my hoodies. Everybody that know me knows this. Very nice. Check out the website www.sayitwithchess.com. These are our hoodies. Only it's under $50.
Okay, guys, so I found the video that I want to end with, and I kind of screwed it up this morning because I I put that the neighbor with the footage home goes up for sale. But I made a correction. It is not the neighbor with the footage whose home is going up for sale. It's actually the neighbor that lives across from them. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that play.
Involving a neighbor that had the surveillance footage that everybody is seeing. Okay, guys, a little bit of an update here on the Orrin and Orson case involving a neighbor that had the surveillance footage that everybody is seeing now, or that we've been seeing since they've gone missing pretty much. So I guess there's been rumor that this neighbor is selling his house because of what's going on with Orrin and Orson West. But according to AV News Crew, he posted a video saying that this him selling his house has nothing at all to do with the Orrin and Orson case. That there was talks about them selling a house way before this happened. It may have played a part, but it's not the only reason that they're moving. And what I mean by that is that it may have helped them seal the deal. Like, okay, yeah, after that, we are going to go ahead and sell. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Make this go viral.
Yes. Thank you, Pete. Thank you. And like Pete said, everybody, please hit the like, subscribe, and share. And I want to thank you guys again for coming and checking me out. This is the epic live. This is my first live I've ever had this many people in here. So you are a part of my beginning. I appreciate it. And as I said before, I am looking for moderators and administrators for my group. So I'm looking to build a community of business owners, people who have websites. I want to shout your business out and build a community. And the people that I will be looking at are the people that support me first. So if you support me and you're here and I see your name, I get familiar with you and I know that you're here and you down with me, you'll be the one. Because I mean, think about it. That's all I have to go on because we don't know each other personally. So I only can judge you by your what I want to say, your commitment to me, I guess, or your I don't know what I want to say. Your dedication to my channel and my content. That's what I want to say. So I really appreciate you guys again. I am going to end with I gotta put some type of commercial on here to end it. I'll end with my Black Panther. For the people that think my panther is a dog, it's a panther, it's not a dog. But guess what? I am gonna be getting that redone too. Because I don't want people to be talking about, is that a bear? Is that a dog? Is that a no, it's a freaking panther. Wait, let me check these comments before I get out of here. Thank you, Gigi. So nice meeting you. Thank you for the love, Katie B. Everybody that is here, Cynthia, Katie. Oh my God, it's a lot of names. Zan, Angela. I just appreciate you guys. It makes the live so easy when you can look into the chat and talk to people. Now, the other thing that I really wanted somebody to come up on a panel. And that's another thing I have to do when I get off of here. I'm going to go to everybody. And if you wasn't here in the beginning when I said it, let me know if you're a content creator because I'm subscribing to everybody that's on my live feed right now. I'm going to subscribe to your channel and I'm going to support you as well. That's what it's all about. It's not one-sided with me. See, what days are you on? Gigi, I haven't gotten to that point where I have it scheduled or anything. I'm gonna get there though. I'm gonna get there. I'll try to have a schedule in the next, let's say, week or so. I'll try to get a time that I go live, or at least get it narrowed down to a day, because like I said, I'm an uploader. I have over 706, I think 750 or some ridiculous like that. I have that many videos on my channel, and I've only been doing this for 6 months. So go check out my videos. I'm telling you, I got videos, playlists, all kind of stuff. So go ahead and catch up with that stuff, and I'll be doing lives real soon here. Welcome, Shauna from Canada. That's so cool. I need more people in other places. I only have like all of my following for the most part is from US. But yeah, I would love to get other people involved here, different countries and stuff, different places. The boys are in more news, but they still using, oh yeah, because they didn't have, that was another point too, that they was using old pictures and all of this stuff. Most people take a lot of pictures of young kids, and for some reason they didn't have any pictures. But okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end with my outro, and please come back again. I thank you guys so much.